Alright guys, I'm going to give you an overview quick here of why I should upgrade my hay rake. This is only the third piece of John Deere equipment I've ever owned. I had a grinder mixer and a John Deere 7000 corn planter and this thing. It's a model 350. I don't know, it's probably 50s or 60s. I can't see that it's much newer than that. These here you could run 3-point hitch, or they had a hitch that goes on here to a drawbar, and this here was kind of like your stabilizer that went down. The only reason I bought it is because it was cheap, and yeah, that's about it. When I bought it, there wasn't a single tine on that was any good. They were all kind of patched and you name it. These were just the universal tines. I got these for like $1.99 and put all them on. It was over 100 tines I had to put on it when I bought it, but I got it cheap enough that I didn't worry about the putting tines on. It has these swivel wheels on the back, and somebody before me welded this on. I guess so that when you can't back up with this when it's down, because these swivel wheels will swivel, and he has this on so it doesn't get caught under there, I guess. It needs some welding. I didn't get around to it yet. You can see the hitch on this thing is just, it's all cracking up. It was re-welded and braced how many times, but the real issue, and this is why I say I have to do something. You see these knuckles here, there's only four bar, there's only a 4-bar rake. They're just about wore right out, and I have them greased pretty good. But I couldn't find these parts anymore. I don't know if they're discontinued. And I don't really know if I want to spend the money if I can get the parts. That's one thing I don't like about John Deere parts. They don't have a website, at least I don't know. If you guys know of it, let me know. They don't have a website like New Holland and Case that you can just go on, look up the part number, and in some cases even get a price of what the price is. You can get diagrams of the parts breakdown. I tried John Deere's website to sign up for something like that, and it just was a very clunky, and I don't know if they want you to do that. They'd probably go to the dealer and buy a new one. But with the Case IH even has an app as well as New Holland, and if you guys want to check it out, I use them. It's called My Shed. You download the app and you put your model number in, and you can look up parts diagrams. You can look up part numbers. It's real nice. It lets you keep track of everything. Like I say, I use it for both brands. When you're working on something, you can see right away what it takes. Anyway, I like that it was 3-point hitch on account of picking it up over rocks or groundhog holes, stuff like that, and PTO driven. That way you're not relying on the ground drive. And it's simple. There's no gearboxes on this rake. You have your PTO shaft that comes back to a pulley, and that's just in bearings. You have a belt, and this belt's not in the best of shape. I did get a spare. I have a spare. I got it aftermarket for like 10 bucks. So, and then over to here, there's no gearbox. It's just a real big pulley and some more bearings, and that's basically it. I mean, it's about as simple as you want to get for a rake, but I don't know, it's wore out. It's going to need a lot of more attention with the welding. That 3-point hitch has got to be beefed up. And I run a chain instead of a top link, because with a top link you would be up and down all the time, and it doesn't do the best job of raking. You can see there. I don't know, my only piece of John Deere that I own right now, and it's not it's about the worst. So, like I say, I'm gonna do some shopping this winter. Yeah, it's wet. This, it did rain last night. Thank you, weatherman. You're wonderful. I'm not even mad anymore. And being that my tedder isn't moving this stuff around at all, yeah, this is gonna, I don't even know if it's gonna be dry today. It's too cloudy. Might let it go till tomorrow. I'm not even mad anymore. This year, all the hay's been rained on. It's just, yeah, there is moisture in this. I can feel it. It looks dry, but it's too much water. I was going to try to bale it yesterday, but there was just too much moisture in it. I waited and waited till the last minute. It was about 6 o'clock when I came up. 6 o'clock was about the limit when I wanted to start. And it just wasn't dry. So there it is. It's simple. You got on this side it's just bearings also, and then they just spin around. One nice thing with it being wore out, if it does hit something, they have room to flex, I guess. So looking at the positives. But yeah, this is on borrowed time, I think. I don't know. It would all depend on what those knuckles would cost to rebuild it, and I mean, I have faith I can rebuild the thing and weld it up and paint it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, it's just a 1960 or 50s hay rake. I don't know. I don't like to sell stuff, but I have a feeling if I get another rake, I don't know if I should pay to get this one fixed up, do some welding if it would pay, and then try to paint it, resell it, ready to go, or paint it and fix it and just put it in the shed and keep it for a spare. I don't know. Just thinking out loud here. So that's the John Deere 350 3-point hitch PTO driven hay rake that I'm using for the hay operation. So I think it's going to get upgraded, but that's what it is. Thanks for watching, guys.